to make mistakes like this, the damage she's doing now will be felt, if it doesn't get repaired immediately, for decades. And so bad managers do a lot of damage, and she is a very bad, underqualified manager. And I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just saying, why can't I have a real finance minister? Why can't I have somebody who actually was involved in financial services in this country? Why do I have that? And she works for me. I'm a taxpayer.
Well, speaking of taxes, the former head of the CPPIB was concerned that this change would pull forward a lot of tax revenue for the current year and the current government, and then create some complications down the road. So if we're trying to find a recipe for tax revenue for Canada in the future, where you can grow the economy, have a productive economy, but not deal with the tax issue by just having overtaxation of your citizens, you talked about the missed opportunity on natural resources. What else do you think we could be doing over the long term?
I've in preparing this, I'm like everybody else. I blew out a lot of assets and I moved them elsewhere. I'm going to pay the capital gains under the old, which I thought was fair.
So you did. You
Oh yeah,
you took steps
everybody
before.
has. I mean, everybody has done that. It's just the government signaled it. We all made our moves,
yeah.
And that capital won't be coming back here. I think the best thing to do is to do an overall. I look at it this way. I mean, I always want to respect leadership because it's so hard to be a politician. Remember, I tried it once myself.
Yeah.
It's not easy, and I respect what they do. And Justin Trudeau and his cabinet have done, they're very successful in terms of the longevity. But I really believe this to be true now. Canada, as you look at resources per capita, is one of the richest countries on earth run by idiots. And so what I'd like to see is a spatula in terms of policy. A big change here, big change in leadership, big spatula, scrape everybody out of there and start from scratch and reboot the country, Canada 2.0. We could be so competitive here. Look at Norway versus us. Back in the 70s, Norway put energy policy in place that paid a royalty to sovereign wealth. They didn't squander their money. They're the wealthiest people on earth, or one of the wealthiest per capita. But we started the same week with the same oil in Alberta, and we just pissed all that money away in this country. And we could have been Norway. We can do it again, is my whole point. This place desperately needs leadership that understands the potential of the country and what to do in terms of putting the right people in the cabinet positions. You need qualified individuals in the parliamentary system. We have unqualified, weak managers. And I mean no disrespect, but I wouldn't let them run a bodega. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. And, here I am ranting and raving, but I think a lot of people feel this way about this country. So much potential,